Welcome back with another episode of WFPN, where we talk to the movers, shakers, and tastemakers. And today we have
Samaya.
Woo! So Samaya, tell the people what it is that you do. How did you get started, and how did you know you were good at it?
Okay, so career-wise or just personal-wise?
And whatever you want to promote while you're here. It can be everything, anything.
All right, career-wise, I'm a tech recruiter for Facebook. But personal-wise, I am actually I'm listening to God right now. So, because God has been giving me a vision of what to do, and I'm just I've been asking Him to order my steps. Mm-hmm. And so this event that I'm about to have, it's called I'm a Survivor, and it's a sexual assault awareness event. Mm-hmm. I'm having that October 25th. And I kept on asking God, as I would go on my morning walks, how can I be more purposeful? How can I be more impactful before the year ends? Mm-hmm. And He kind of gave me this vision of this event that I've been tossing back and forth with in my head. And so now I have this Instagram, it's called Let's Talk About It with Maya, where I used to upload my podcast episodes where I was updating people about my relocation to Texas, especially Austin, my day-to-day and different things that were going on in my life as far as dating and all and working. But now I've kind of transitioned it to mental health updates, how am I doing battling mental health, and giving updates on my case and all types of stuff. So right now I'm really just focused on my event that happens October 25th.
Okay. And your case, as far as this is something that happened to you recently?
Yes. So my first year in Austin, August 4th, somebody broke into my apartment while I was sleeping, and they came into my room and attacked me, and they tried to rape me. And this was a complete stranger, no one that I've ever known before. This person actually went from floor to floor. They caught him on camera, completely nude, going floor to floor, trying to break in through people's front doors. And when he couldn't get in through the front door, I live on the first floor, so he came in through the patio. Yeah, so right now we have a trial November 17th, because he won't plead to anything. So we have a trial where he's facing 99 years for felony 1. I have a really great prosecutor. I have a really great support system. And so that's what this event is really about, just because it's been very hard navigating this. From Atlanta. Yeah. My family is in Atlanta. My family is in North Carolina. My family is not here. And so I had to build community here. My first year, I think God was okay, we're going to take what you learned in Atlanta, we're going to bring it to Texas. Because something's going to happen to you, and you're going to need family. Yeah. And so people who have been here, who were plopped here for work just like me, literally we just became family, and everybody's just been super supportive. But the event is really tailored to the steps I took to be okay even when I'm not okay.
Yeah. And that's good. I thought this happened years ago. The fact that it's just happened and you turning it into something like that, that's amazing.
Thank you.
That is amazing. Can I give you a hug?
Yes. Thank you.
Oh, this smells so good. That is amazing.
And if you guys want to come and support, I don't mind. The event is going to be so everything that I found for the event, I'm really good at fundraising. I'm really good at getting people to offer their services, and that's why I was maybe I was supposed to do this through a different organization. It fell through. Mm-hmm. But I was maybe God was I ain't tell you to do that. I told you to have this event, and I wanted you to prove to yourself what you can do. And I was okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna still do this even though I don't have that backing. I'm gonna see what I can do. So I got someone to come in and lead breath work and meditation and sound bath. That's how we're gonna start it off. And then I'm gonna provide yoga mats, but then those yoga mats are gonna be free. I'm gonna give those to everybody. And then followed by that, we're gonna go in. Everybody can get some coffee, some sweets, or whatever. And then we're gonna have the panel, where I have 2 mental health therapists that are gonna kind of lead the panel with me and maybe another survivor. And I really, really want them to emphasis, talk about the difference between PTSD, the difference between anxiety, what depression is, what trauma is, and how that shows up in someone's body after something like that happens. And I want them to talk about how you, like, as if this has never happened to you, but you know somebody, like, how you can support them. I think that's very important because it's all different. Like, some days, like a couple months ago, I was depressed, but then I came out of the depression. Now I'm super anxious, and like this is all a new feeling because I've never had anxiety. But like, how does that show up in your body, and how can you, as like somebody's friend, support them during times like this? Like when I have panic attacks, how do you navigate that as a friend? And then after the panel, we'll have a self-defense class, and they're gonna teach you how to, like, on the whim, if somebody grabs you, like, how do you get out of it, and how do you defend yourself? Then we'll have like a little vision board activity where it's like, how do you feed your mind, your body, and your spirit when you're not feeling well? And then we're going to close it out with prayer from my pastor, because literally she has been such a good sounding board, but I wanted her to incorporate her during this journey as well.
Okay. That is a lot. I love that.
Thank you.
I love it.
If you want to come, just let me know.
No. I do want, you said October
25th.
25th?
From 12 to 4.
Yeah. And I think I might, is kids allowed?
So listen, I think that the kids can definitely participate from, I don't know if kids would want to do the panel part, but there is an outdoor area for them to like play, and the panel will last anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour. But the sound bath and meditation, of course, the vision board part, the self-defense part, like, of course, like, why not?
Okay. And this is open to all genders, right?
Yes.
Okay.
My goal, actually, I've been in contact with the Sexual Violence Awareness Association of Texas, of Austin, Texas. I really want to get another survivor that's a male to like break the stigma of this only happening to women. Because I need people to be able to understand that like sexual assault doesn't just affect us, and it affects men as well. Yeah.
And then doing your research on it, we just had one of a very known streamer come out and say, oh, he's been raped by his mom's friend, and how he reacted the next day, how he couldn't move, how he wanted to go home, but he didn't know if she was gonna do something to him if he tell. And that was an eye opener for me today, because you know we go through it a lot.
But men
go through it too.
Yeah, we all hold shame in different ways.
Yeah, and you try to stick around, have your kids around people, thinking that women won't do it to your kids. Women are nasty as fuck too. If you're a predator, that shit don't have no gender on it.
Yeah, no. I had an ex who told me about his first time he lost his virginity, and I told him, I was like, you were 8 and it was your babysitting? So I was like, that wasn't consensual. That was, you've been raped. And he was like, no. I said, no, yeah. And it kind of like, he had to, I think after he sat with that, like he was like, he started going to therapy and trying to unpack it. And a lot of the times, like, it can unfold as an adult because you can become hypersexualized or like very like avoidant or like, you know. And so he actually was like dealing with that after like we had a talk. But I was like telling him like thank you for sharing, and don't be ashamed, like we can talk about it when you want to talk about it. But it's so common to hear like that men have been sexually assaulted when they were children.
It's common, way more common than you think. Like they thinking, oh, that's the fantasy. I wish my baby sick. No, that ain't nothing to joke about. Like that shit is sick. Like you looking at a little kid and you like, I want that for whoever gender, whatever gender it is. That's nasty as fuck. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, you're not lying.
Like that little, like But girl, I love this.
Thank you.
And the fact that you doing this, and like, girl, this shit it took me over 20 years to even speak out about it. So the fact that you're doing it a year after like everything happened is crazy. Like you got a strong ass mind.
I feel like, well, this type of assault, like sexual assault and things like that, have like been something that has happened to me since like I was a child. Like the first time it happened, the first time it happened, I was 4, and I had to go to trial. Me and my sister, and we had to testify against like our babysitter's like nephew, like a grown man that did that to us. And then, you know, when you're like adolescents, you don't really know what's going on. Then in college things happen, and you like look back as a grown woman once you start like working on yourself and going to therapy, and you're like, oh, that was this, you know, you putting 2 and 2 together. So this was really like me saying, I'm standing up for all of the younger versions of myself, the younger versions that didn't have the voice, didn't have the know-how, or didn't know what was going on. And like I was like, this is something that like, while I'm feeling good, like while I have the tools, because I never know how I'm gonna feel like during the trial or after the trial, I'm like, I'm getting as much done as I can while I have like the good mental space.
Oh, you're an angel.
Thank you.
Because you're giving other people, I keep looking at you like that. But girl, like for real.
That means I'm like walking in my purpose.
No, you are, and then you're giving other people chances or opportunities to speak where they probably haven't even spoke up about it yet, you know. And who knows, when they go to your event, they might have never spoke to nobody about it. And some men who don't know they were sexually assaulted, so they thinking like, oh, it's okay. Like, no, you can speak up about that shit too.
And I'm raffling away 3 mental health sessions. So the mental health therapists that are there, they're gonna raffle off their services. The meditation specialist that's there, we're raffling off her services. She's like, let's do some one-on-ones. Let's see what people need. And so, like, I just want to, my whole thing is, like, how can I be an impact to people? Like, I do a lot of different things, but I always want to make sure that, like, throughout the year, like, I'm being impactful in some type of way.
Okay. So, what's next as far as, aside from the sexual assault awareness event, what else do you have, or what's next for you?
So last December, me and my friends, well, it was something that was dear to my heart. I wanted to adopt a family. And so I adopted a single mom and her children from, what is it called? The Black Mama's Village. That's a nonprofit here that supports single mothers. And so this year I was like, so we had a karaoke fundraiser. I was able to raffle off like tickets and raise $500 to get everything on that mom's Christmas list, and also like the Christmas dinner that she wanted. And that was for her 2 kids and herself. So we were able to really like provide for them during Christmas. And so I was like, that was the inaugural. But now this is going to be like the second annual like karaoke event. So I think that's what I'm going to do is just start putting things together under like, let's talk about it with and just listen to God. Just try to keep asking him to order my steps, but I'm definitely going to do that again.
Okay, well, let's give it up. Miss Angel. I love her. So, tell the people how they can find you on social media, and how can they keep up with your events.
Okay, so you can find me on my personal Instagram is Pretty As Mai, and that's PrettyAsMai. And then I have Let's Talk About It _with_my MAI.
She ain't just beautiful in person.
Oh.
She's beautiful on the inside, y'all.
Thank you.
I know I keep staring at you, but like, girl.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay. Thank you for coming by. Another hug.
For having me.
No problem.
Thank you. And you guys come to the event.
Yes, we will. And we'll be back with our next episode.